Dan Bongino to step down as FBI Deputy Director after tumultuous tenure. Washington. Dan Bongino, the Deputy Director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, announced on Wednesday, December 17, 2025, that he will resign from his post in January 2026, bringing an end to his brief and often controversial tenure as the Bureau's #2 official. In a message posted on the social media platform X, Bongino wrote simply, "I will be leaving my position with the FBI in January. I want to thank President Trump, Attorney General Pam Bondi, and Director Kash Patel for the opportunity to serve with purpose. Most importantly, I want to thank you, my fellow Americans, for the privilege to serve you." The announcement came hours after President Donald Trump told reporters he believed Bongino wants to go back to his show, referring to the conservative media work that made the former Secret Service agent a prominent figure in right-wing circles. Trump added, "Dan did a great job." A non-traditional appointment. Bongino's appointment in March 2025 marked a stark departure from tradition at the FBI. A former NYPD officer and U.S. Secret Service agent, he had spent much of the prior decade as a conservative commentator and host of The Dan Bongino Show, without prior direct experience in the FBI's ranks. His selection as deputy director, normally a role filled by career FBI agents, was met with skepticism from many within the Bureau, including the FBI Agents Association, which had advocated for an experienced insider. In August 2025, Attorney General Pam Bondi and Director Kash Patel appointed Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey as co-deputy director, an unusual arrangement that further signaled shifts in the Bureau's leadership structure under the Trump administration. Controversies and conspiracies. Bongino's tenure was frequently overshadowed by controversies rooted in positions he held as a media figure. Before joining the FBI, he had promoted several conspiracy theories on his podcast and on television, including claims about the planting of pipe bombs near the Republican and Democratic National Committee headquarters on the eve of the January 6, 2021, Capitol attack. He also questioned the official account of the death of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, suggesting foul play, claims that were later undermined when the Justice Department and the FBI issued statements debunking key elements of those theories. Those controversies resurfaced during his time at the Bureau, complicating his efforts to lead and adhere to standard FBI practices. Rumors of his imminent resignation had circulated in recent months, and some colleagues reported that his office had already been cleared out by Wednesday. Looking forward, Bongino did not specify in his resignation announcement what his next steps will be, but political commentators and allies have speculated that he may return to conservative media, where he has a substantial following. His departure caps a short but highly public chapter in the history of the FBI during a period when leadership appointments and priorities have drawn intense public scrutiny. As Bongino prepares to depart, Andrew Bailey is expected to continue in his role as co-deputy director, providing continuity within the Bureau's leadership.